Yehovah Elohim Svaot, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me and cover me and stir me and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Jeremiah, Yeremiah, chapter 10. Hear the word of Yehovah speaks to you, house of Israel. Here is what Yehovah says. Don't learn the ways of the nations. Don't be frightened by astrological signs, even if the nations are afraid of them, for the customs of the people are nothing. They cut down a tree in the forest, a craftsman works it with an axe. They deck it with silver and gold, they fix it with hammer and nails so that it won't move. Like a scarecrow in a cucumber patch, it cannot speak. It has to be carried because it cannot walk. Don't be afraid of it. It can do nothing bad. Likewise, it is unable to do anything good. There is no one like you, Yehovah. You are great, and your name is great and mighty. Who would not fear you, King of the nations? For it is your due. Since among all the wise of the nations and among all their royalty, there is no one like you. One and all, they are boorish and stupid. The teachings of their nothings is a piece of wood. Silver is beaten into plates, then imported from Tarshish. Gold from Uphaz is worked by a craftsman and shaped by the hands of a goldsmith. They are clothed in blue and purple, all the work of skillful men. But Yehovah Elohim is the true Elohim, the living Elohim, the everlasting King. At his anger the earth trembles. The nations cannot endure his fury. This is what you must say to them. The gods that did not make heaven and earth will perish from earth and from under heaven. Elohim made the earth by his power, established the world by his wisdom, spread out the sky by his understanding. When he thunders, the waters in heaven roar. He raises clouds from the ends of the earth. He makes the lightnings flash in the rain and brings the wind out from his storehouses. At this, everyone is proved stupid, ignorant. Every goldsmith put to shame by his idol. The figures he cast are a fraud. There is no breath in them. They are nothing, ridiculous objects. When the day for their punishment comes, they will perish. Yaakov's portion is not like these, for he is the one who formed all things. Israel is the tribe he claims as his heritage. Yehovah Svaot is his name. You who are living under the siege, gather your belongings off the ground. For here is what Yehovah says. At this time I am slinging away the inhabitants of the land. I will distress them so that they will feel it. Woe to me because of my womb. My injury is incurable. I used to say, it's only an illness, and I can bear it. But now my tent is ruined. All its cords are severed. My children have left me and are no more. There is no one to set up my tent again, no one to raise its curtains. The shepherds have become stupid. They have not consulted Yehovah. This is why they have not prospered, and all their flocks are scattered. Listen, a noise. It's coming closer, a great uproar from the land of the north to make the cities of Yehuda desolate, a place for jackals to live. Yehovah, I know that the way of humans is not in their control. Humans are not able to direct their steps as they walk. Yehovah, correct me, but in moderation, not in your anger, or you'll reduce me to nothing. Pour out your anger on the nations that do not acknowledge you, also on the families that do not call on your name. For they have consumed Yaakov, consumed him, and finished him off, and laid waste to his home. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this interesting 10th chapter of Jeremiah, Yehu? We can listen to the written words of Yehovah. Learn only the ways of Yehovah. Fear Yehovah and nothing else. Aim to do good deeds pleasing to Yehovah. Trust that Yehovah is like no one else. Trust that Yehovah is great and his name is great and mighty. Fear Yehovah. Trust Yehovah, the true Elohim, the living Elohim, the everlasting King. Trust that Elohim made earth by his power and established the world by his wisdom and spread out the sky by his understanding. Trust that the tribe of Israel is his claim as his heritage, and Yehovah Svaot is his name. Consult Yehovah. Trust Yehovah will prosper you. Ask Yehovah to direct your steps. Ask Yehovah to correct you, but in moderation, not in his anger. Acknowledge Yehovah. Call on the name of Yehovah. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can point all to put their trust in Yehovah. Bear one another's burdens. We can ask Yehovah to correct you, but in moderation and not in his anger. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, self-control. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.